Hello everyone, welcome to Crafter's Story. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to make a kite today. I'm in the journal that I'm working on, that I've shown you guys a few times now. I have 2 more pages left that need something, and because I've got so much writing space in this journal already, I decided that I'm going to just put something pretty, something decorative on this page. So what I decided to do was to make a little kite with its string and a little saying on the string. Now, in true Celeste fashion, it took me forever to figure this out, but I did. So, and it's actually pretty simple, guys, really, but I did quite a bit of preparation so that we could just talk through it. The first thing you want to do is make a rectangle for yourself. Now, I decided to make mine 2.5 by 3.5 inches. The size of the rectangle is going to decide the size of your kite eventually. Excuse me. So once you've made your rectangle, you're going to halve the horizontal line. In my case, when I halved it, it was because it's 2.5 inches, half is 1.25. I could have done it just 2 by 3, probably would have been easier when it came to dividing numbers, but anyway, my 3.5, when I divided it in half, became 1.75. So now I have 4 little segments, 4 little rectangles inside my big rectangle. Now I'm going to use those half marks to join up my diagonal lines. So from this half to that half to this half, and so I created my diamond shape, my kite shape. So once that's done, I cut my diamond out. I made sure that my I didn't do it on this one, but draw in your half lines where you dissected and I suppose quartered your original larger rectangle. Make sure that those lines are drawn in. I did it here. So once you've cut your diamond shape out with your quarter lines, you're going to cut 4, find some decorative paper. I have my 4 here, and so I've cut out 4 decorative pieces into my diamond shapes, and then I cut 4 more for the backing. Once that's done, you're going to cut them into 4 again. So, well, not again, you're going to cut them into 4. What am I saying? So all that drawing and creating your template and cutting, once all of that's done, it's time to create or assemble, I should say. I hope I'm making sense, you guys. I did this off camera because I knew that I need time to kind of think through it. So I hope that I am making some sense. I'm going to put down a little bit of glue just down the center, and I've numbered my segments, and I'll show you why in a minute. And again, this is just because this works for me. I'm sure there's a way simpler way of doing this. I always just show you what works for me. So I have my center line. This is my little, I haven't actually made one, so I'm hoping this works. That I didn't goof this up, but let's see. All right, so now let's get some glue. So that is 1 and 1. So I'm going to take my first piece, get some glue on it, and get that one stuck down in the same position as, I've already done it. Which way is it? Oh my gosh, Celeste, like that. Oh gosh, okay. Down it goes. There we go. All right. Now, because I want these to each little quadrant to look different, I'm going to take my second piece from my second design, and I'll just go straight down. I think it might be easier just to get the glue straight on here, right? All over my mat and all over the first piece, you know, like this, like that. Okay, so now that one is down, and I'm going to follow that. Oops, no, don't mess with it. There. Now I'm going to take the third one from the third quadrant. I'm going to call it a quadrant because I think it's just easier to call it that. And get some glue all over this, and down it goes. Okay, so far so good, right? So far I have not messed up. It's working. All right, so now my number 4 comes here. By keeping everything sort of lined up and in place, I'm keeping my brain kind of in some kind of organized. It's staying organized. All right, so there is the kite. It's done. All 4 quadrants are in, and so I'll make another one to show you how this little system of mine is hopefully going to work on all of them. So now I want number 1. This one is now number 1, right? Does it have to be? This one can also be number 1. I see I've got some doubles here, or that one. Let's follow along. Oh, I need to put down my little string first. Put down the little string. Okay. This is just regular kitchen twine. I'm not using anything super fancy, guys. It was white, I coffee stained it. All right, so this came from there. So this is my number 1. I don't know why this confused the heck out of me. There's numbers involved. That's probably why. Okay, so there we go. There's my number 1. As my number 2 is going to be here. I already have some glue down. My number 3 is here. And because I want to keep a pattern, I'll take number 4. Going to circle back up, take my number 4 from here. Oh, I don't have enough glue on there. All right, so I think you guys see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, I guess I could have numbered them as well. This way, right? Yeah. Like, oh, go up a bit. There we go. This one's down. So now, they do kind of look different, don't they? Which is, I suppose, was what I wanted. I did want them to look the same but different, and I think that I accomplished that. All right, so I'm going to just find here's my little words, and all I want to do with my little words is and it says fly away with me. I thought that was appropriate since it's a little kite. I'm a little sticky. Let me get some of this glue off my fingers. There we go. And you know, I think I'm just going to get a little bit of my tacky glue, put a tiny little bit here, all the way along, and it's probably too much. Just like that. Let me get a tweezer out. I think it might be easier for me to work with a tweezer. Fly away. I'll pick up some of this glue. I'll try and space them somewhat equidistant from one another. Got too much glue there, so I'll borrow some. Let's pick it up. Maybe I'll just pick it up like that. Fly away with me. There we go. Oh, not enough glue. All right, let's get some glue out. There we go. There we go. I got it. Fly away with me. All right, so that's going to have to sit here for a little bit and dry. And when it's dry, I can go and transfer it and put it into the journal. Okay, you guys, I think it's not completely dry, but I think it's enough for me to be able to get this into the journal, and then I can leave it for the day just to dry a bit more. And I'm going to get a little bit of glue down here. Probably should have done that afterwards. Oh dear, a little bit too much down at the bottom here. Okay, let's just go in. Going in. Going in. So let's see how this looks on this page. I think it's going to be nice. I think it's going to be pretty. A little bit of extra glue, and I still have quite a bit of space on this page to put something else, you know, maybe I do put a couple of little extra lines, or I don't know, something else can probably go on this page. But for now, I've got the little kite, I've got the little saying, and it's not such an empty page anymore. You know, I think in these journals that I make, every time I see an empty space, I want to put something on it. So I think I've accomplished that today. Yeah, I like that. I think that turned out well. What do you think? So I've got 2 more to make, and I will probably find a space in other journals, or maybe on a greeting card. Maybe I put a different little saying, maybe get well soon, or congratulations on graduation, something else, another little message could maybe, or the sky's the limit. Oh, that's a good one. The sky is the limit. Yeah, you could fit that. I think that would be nice too for a kite. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for visiting with me, and I hope the sky's the limit for you when it comes to your creativity, and I hope this sparked an idea for you as well. We'll see you next time. Bye.